Hello all, welcome to Brilliant Coaching Classes. I am Nilima Patil. In this video, I will help you to solve practice set 2.2. First question, choose the correct alternative. In that first sub question is, in the adjoining figure, if line M parallel line N and line P is a transversal, then find X. 4 options are given here. First, see, these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So these two angles are interior angles. Now the property of interior angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal. So interior angles are supplementary when the lines are parallel. So here 3x plus x is 180 degree. These angles are supplementary, it means their sum is 180 degree. So 3x plus 1x is 4x is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 by 4. So 180 divided by 4. We will simplify this. 4 ones are 4. 4 4s are 16. 2 remainder. So 20. 4 5s are 20. Therefore x is equal to 45. And therefore here C option is correct. So the answer is x value is 45 degree. Option C is the correct option. Now sub question 2. In the adjoining figure, if line A parallel line B and line C is a transversal, then find X. Again 4 options are given here. Now observe the diagram. Here this angle is given 2x. So the angle which is behind to this angle is called vertically opposite angle. So you know that when x is formed, then these two angles are vertically opposite angles. They are back to back. And same here, these two are vertically opposite angles. So they have a common vertex and their arms are in opposite direction. They are vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles are congruent. So if this angle is 2x, this is also 2x. Now observe these two angles 4x and 2x. These two lines A and B are parallel and L is a transversal. So these two angles are interior angles and interior angles are supplementary. It means their sum is 180 degree. So we'll solve that and then we'll find out which is the correct option. So 4x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. Now 4x plus 2x is 6x is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 by 6. So we'll divide 180 by 6. Simplify here. 6 3s are 18 and 6 zeros are 0. So x is equal to 30. And this option, because these are 90, 60, 45, this is 30. So this option is a right option. X is 30. The value of x is 30 and so option D is correct. Now we will solve question number 2. In the adjoining figure, line P parallel line Q, line T and line S are transversals. Find measure of angle X and angle Y using the measures of the angles given in the figure. So here line P and line Q are parallel lines and line T and line S are their transversals. This angle is given 40 degree, this is given 70 degree and we have to find the measures of these two angles X and Y. Now to find the measure of angle X, if you can find first this angle, then these two are corresponding angles. So they are congruent, their measurements are equal. So first we will find out this angle and let us name this angle as A. Now these two angles 40 degree and A are angles in linear pair. So they are supplementary. Supplementary, it means their sum is the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So first we will find out angle A. So measure angle A plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Write the reason here, angles in linear pair. Angles in linear pair. And Therefore, measure angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 40 degree. And so we'll get measure angle A is equal to 140 degree. Now from A we can find out x because angle A and x are corresponding angles, so they are congruent. They are corresponding angles formed by parallel lines and they are transversal. So next, measure angle x is equal to measure angle A. Reason, corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles, and therefore measure angle x is equal to 140 degree because angle A we got 140 degree, therefore x is also 140 degree. So first we got the measure of angle x is 140 degree. Now to find y, so here it is y. First we'll find out the vertically opposite angle of this 70 degree. So this is the vertically opposite angle, so it is also 70 degree. But before that we'll again name it as B and find this angle. After that we'll find out y, because y and B together they make the pair of interior angles, and interior angles are supplementary. So first we'll find out angle B. Now angle B is equal to 70 degree. Measure angle B is equal to 70 degree. Write here reason, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. See, wherever x is formed, so here x is formed. They have a common vertex. These two angles have common vertex and their arms are in opposite direction. So these two angles are vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. So measure angle B is equal to 70 degree. Now from this B we'll find out y. So I'll write it here. Measure angle y plus measure angle B is equal to 180 degree. We'll write the reason here, interior angles. Interior angles. Now measure angle y plus, put the value of B which we got 70 degree. So measure angle B's value is 70 degree is equal to 180 degree, and therefore measure angle y is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree, and therefore measure angle y is equal to 110 degree. So we got measure angle x is 140 degree. So here the first answer, and measure angle y 110 degree. This is the second answer. Now we will solve question number 3. Here given is, in this figure line P and line Q are parallel to each other. Similarly line L and line M are given parallel. And the question is to find measure angle A, measure angle B and measure angle C and justify your answer. Now first we will find out measure angle A. See these two angles. These two angles are here in between these two parallel lines. So where line P is parallel to line Q and line L is the transversal, and these two angles are interior angles, and you know that interior angles are supplementary. So we'll solve for A here. First we'll write line P is parallel to line Q and line L is the transversal. Line L is a transversal. Is the transversal. Therefore measure angle A plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. We'll write the reason here, interior angles, or we can write property of interior angles. Property, we are using property of interior angles. Here we are using property of interior angles. The interior angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is a pair of supplementary angles, and therefore measure angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. So first angle will get, measure angle A is equal to 100 degree. So this is the measure of angle A. Now to find angle C, we'll find angle C first. See, 80 degree and this angle C, they are exterior alternate angles. If you see, these are the two parallel lines and this is the transversal. So these two angles are at the exterior part of these two parallel lines and on the opposite sides of this transversal. So angle C and angle 80 degree are exterior alternate angles. So here we are taking line L and M parallel and P as a transversal. So this is the first part. Now second part for measure angle B. Line L parallel line M, and here the transversal is P. Line P is a transversal. Now measure angle C is equal to 80 degree. The reason, property of alternate angle. Alternate angles. So the property of alternate angles, the alternate angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is a pair of congruent angles. So their measure is equal, their measurement is equal. So measure angle C is equal to 80 degree. Now from this C we can find out angle B. These are corresponding angles. If you take these two parallel lines and this transversal, then angle C and angle B are corresponding angles. So third, to find angle B. Now these are the two parallel lines, that is line P and Q. So write line P is parallel to line Q and here line M is the transversal. Line M is a transversal. Therefore measure angle B is equal to measure angle C. Here the reason, property of corresponding angles. Property of corresponding angles, and therefore measure angle B is equal to, notice the measure angle C, it is 80 degree. So write here 80 degree and therefore measure angle B is equal to 80 degree. So this is how we got all the three measurements. So here measure angle A is 100 degree, then measure angle B is 80 degree and measure angle C is also 80 degree. So you can write the final answer. Measure angle A is equal to 100 degree, measure angle B is equal to 80 degree and measure angle C is also 80 degree. So this is the answer of question number 3. Question number 4, given line A parallel line B. So line A and B are given parallel lines and line L is their transversal. So this is the transversal of these two parallel lines, and question is find the measure of angle X, measure of angle Y and measure of angle Z. So we have to find the measurements of these three angles. So first we'll find out measurement of angle X. Now these are the two parallel lines and this is the transversal. So 105, this angle and angle X are corresponding angles, and you know that the corresponding angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal are congruent. Therefore here we'll write line A parallel line B and line L is a transversal therefore measure angle X is equal to 105 degree. Here we'll write reason, property of corresponding angles. Property of corresponding angles, and therefore we got first angle, measure angle X is equal to 105 degree. Next, to find measure angle Y. Once you get this X, you can find Y also because they are vertically opposite angle, as well as you can use the property of alternate angles because this angle 105 and this angle Y are exterior alternate angles. So we can use property of alternate angles also. So I'll use the property of alternate angles only. Next, measure angle Y is equal to 105 degree. Reason is property of alternate angles. So we are using property of alternate angles. You can use vertically opposite angles also. Vertically opposite angles are equal and alternate angles are also equal. So measure angle Y is equal to 105 degree. We got Y also. Next, to find measure angle Z. So here it is Z. Now if you observe these two angles, they are forming a pair of linear angles in linear pair, and their sum is 180 degree. So we'll write measure angle Z plus 105 degree is equal to 180 degree. The reason, angles in linear pair. Angles in linear pair. So these angles, they form linear pair of angles and they are supplementary. It means their sum is 180 degree. Now we'll find measure angle Z. So it is 180 degree minus 105 degree. Therefore measure angle Z is equal to 75 degree. So this is the measure angle Z, 75 degree. So we got all the three measurements. So final answer we can write measure angle X is equal to 105 degree. Next, measure angle Y is equal to 105 degree and measure angle Z is equal to 75 degree. So this is the answer of question number 4. Now we will solve question number 5. In this question it is given that line P is parallel to line L is parallel to line Q. So these are the three lines which are given parallel to each other and we have to find measure of angle X. Now see in the diagram, here it is angle X. Actually if you can find these two angles, I named them A and B. If we find these two angles, then by adding these two angles we will get angle X. So first we will find out A and B and then we will get X. Now to find A, line P is parallel to line L and this is the transversal. So angle A and this angle whose measure is given 40 degree are alternate angles, so they are equal and therefore measure angle A is equal to 40 degree. Measure angle A is equal to 40 degree. We can write the reason here, property of alternate angles. Property of alternate angles. Similarly, angle B and this angle whose measure is given 30 degree are alternate angles and they are alternate angles formed by these two parallel lines and this transversal. So measure angle B is equal to 30 degree. Measure angle B is equal to 30 degree. The reason is same, property of alternate angles. Now to find angle x, measure angle x is equal to sum of these two angles. So measure angle A plus measure angle B will give us measure angle x. So add these two measurements, 40 degree plus 30 degree. So the answer is 70 degree. So measure angle x is equal to 70 degree. So this is the answer of question 5. And here we have completed practice set 2.2. Thank you.